Hello educators, in today's video we are diving into a simple yet powerful teaching tool, knowing and using your students' names. This small act can transform the classroom dynamics, it can boost student engagement and create a true sense of belonging. Let's explore why names matter and how you can make every student feel seen and valued. In today's classroom, where every student brings unique strengths and challenges, sometimes something as simple as knowing and using a student's name can transform the learning experience. As teachers, we strive to create an environment that is welcoming and supportive. One of the most effective ways to achieve this is by making a point to learn each student's name and using it often. Why names matter. A student's name is an essential part of their identity. When we as educators take the time to learn and use each student's name, we send a powerful message, which means you are seen, you are valued, and you belong here. According to educational psychology research, students who feel recognized and included are more likely to engage and be involved and even perform better academically. Knowing your student's name will help to build a sense of belonging, which is fundamental which is a fundamental need for human connection and learning. Enhancing classroom dynamics. Addressing students by name helps establish a culture of respect and inclusivity in the classroom. When a teacher calls on Sophia, for example, or Ahmed, or James, rather than saying you, it personalizes the interaction, which can improve a student's confidence and willingness to speak up. This simple act fosters a more connected classroom dynamics, which thereby enhances not only the teacher-student relationship, but also encourage a positive peer interactions. Now, let's look at the practical steps, or I'll call it strategies, for learning and remembering names. Learning a new set of names at the beginning of each term or semester can be very challenging. Guess what? When you have a large class, for example, that can be indeed very challenging. But here are some tips to help you. Number one is to use sitting charts. You can start with a sitting chart and refer to it frequently during the first few weeks to reinforce names in your classroom. 2, you can incorporate names into classroom activities. Activities like 2 truths and a lie or quick introductions give students a chance to share something about themselves while helping you remember names. Number 3 is practice name repetition. Repeat a student's name when responding to them and aim to address each student by name at least once each class. Ask students to say their names. Don't hesitate to ask students to repeat or correct their name's pronunciation. If they have to write it on paper so you can see, do it. Before they answer questions in class, ask them to say their names. This shows respect for their identity and it encourages them, or it encourages other students to do the same. The impact on classroom management and students' achievements. Knowing students' names isn't just a social strategy. No, it is a very practical one. When students feel that their teacher knows them personally, they are more likely to be receptive to feedback and follow classroom instructions. This in turn fosters a positive learning environment where students feel accountable and invested in their studies. Research suggests that students who feel known by their teachers have higher levels of intrinsic motivation and are more resilient in the face of academic challenges. Creating a lasting impact. Beyond the classroom, teachers who take the time to learn names contribute to students' overall sense of self-worth. Think of the impact it can have when a former student sees you in the hallway or in a mall, or years later, and years that you remember their name. This small intentional practice builds trust and shows students they are more than just a number in the system. In a world where many students may feel overlooked, calling them by name may be one of the most impactful actions we take as educators. Let's commit to building classrooms where every student feels acknowledged and inspired to reach their potentials. By implementing this simple yet effective practice, we can make strides in connecting with our students, making the classroom an environment where everyone feels they belong. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please remember that something as simple as learning and using students' names can make a world of difference in their learning journey. Let's make our classrooms a place where every student feels valued and connected. Do you make it a priority to know each of your students' names? Share your experiences or tips in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And if you are passionate about creating impactful, inclusive classrooms, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the button so you never miss out on more educational tips and insights. Join our community as we continue to make a positive difference in education, one student at a time. See you.